Ridge High School, and this is my prep profile.
Emily, you're a multiple sport athlete, different swimming, basketball, and track and field. How did you end up with that unique combination?
I started playing basketball when I was in 3rd grade, and I've played it ever since, loved it ever since. And in middle school, track kind of came up as an offer, and I was kind of fast as a runner in basketball and stuff, and I'm like, oh, let's give it a try. And then swimming came up last year, actually, when I didn't play a fall sport, and I was like, well, let's try this too.
Did you do a fall sport before?
No, I played volleyball in middle school, but I didn't end up liking it as much.
So when did you start swimming? It was junior year?
As a junior, yeah.
And then lettered your senior year?
Yes.
For the first time? How was that? Was the different situation being in the pool, and then all I'm sure morning and night practices and all the time commitment?
Actually, this year I found out that last year, my first 2 weeks, my coaches thought I was going to drown, and was a really bad swimmer. But they took the time and started working with me on my strokes, and eventually I started getting faster. And I took time out of my summer before school this year to get faster and get stronger in the pool and move forward.
So you have a great appreciation for the coaches teaching you a new skill and being patient with you. Do you have a most memorable teammate or most inspirational teammate?
Yeah, that'd be Katie Hampton. She graduated last year. She is a cross country and a track runner. And I love Katie. She was quiet, but she worked so hard. She would push herself at every meet, and the finish line she would pass out, and then she'd sit for a few minutes, get back up, and do it again. So.
You're like, how do you do that?
Exactly, yeah.
Do you ever think about running cross country, or you like the shorter distances track?
I like the mid distance, yeah.
Okay. And track, you've had some good success with track. You got to state. And what do you like about that sport? What is it because there's just so many different people and skills? Or?
Yeah, there's so many people involved, and even though there are 7 other people with you out on the track, mainly you're just running against yourself and the clock, and I love that.
Are your favorite athlete too, Ryan Lochte, a swimmer? So I take it you like the Summer Olympics.
Oh yeah, every day.
And then the other one is Sonia Richards-Ross.
Yep.
And what is she?
She's an Olympic 400 runner.
So a little bit of both. And
yep.
Did you have a favorite sport to watch in the Olympics, or just you had it on all the time?
I had it on all the time. It was mainly between swimming and track, the events that I watched.
And a lot of success for the USA, which helped, right?
Yep.
Favorite place, Fort Lauderdale. You want to visit London. Now, I understand you've been to a number of different countries.
Yeah.
Where you've been to, how many?
I've been to Canada, Scotland, Ireland, and Northern Ireland.
And should be going to Greece and Italy for spring break.
Yep.
How did you end up in those, and why are you going to Italy and Greece? How's that coming about?
Our one teacher here, he works with a student travel group. So every year for spring break, for 10 days, he takes a group of juniors and seniors over to Europe and to different countries, and you get to experience the cities and the culture over there.
And so Ireland, Scotland was last year?
Yeah.
And what did you like most about that?
The food and the music. It was awesome. Just seeing the different cultures of it was really cool.
Can you see yourself being a world traveler down the road?
Definitely.
So you got your visa and
yep.
got all the paperwork, and
I'm good to go.
That's pretty good for a high school student, right? So, for college, do you have any plans at this point?
I've been accepted to the University of Southern Mississippi, and I want to major in kinesiotherapy.
And how did you end up? Is it because of the major that you're going down there?
Yeah. There's only 6 colleges in the entire U.S. that offer that program.
And when did you find out you got accepted?
In September.
So nice early senior year present?
Yeah.
And how did you go down and take a visit? And
I'm going in February.
So have you ever been to Mississippi or the South?
Oh, I've been in Louisiana before, but it's the deepest I've gone.
So about a year from now, at this time of the year, you're going to probably like being down there versus up here. I said favorite TV show, Vampire Diaries. Rock of Ages, the DVD. Did you get to see the musical when it was?
I did. When it was in Madison, it was right around my birthday, so that's what we went to go to.
And as far as other activities, a lot of volunteer work, hoops club events. You helped build a playground, and you traveled to New Orleans for a youth gathering. What was that about?
That's through our church synod. Every 4 years, they do a youth gathering of high school students, and it's just you get to do different workshops. And when we were down there, there was still cleanup needed to be done for Katrina, so we went out one day and did a service project out in the community.
And then I said you participated in the Dip for Dozer.
Yeah.
And that was a tragic accident, lost a former student, and I remember that. But what's it like to be able to raise money to help your community like that?
It feels really good. It's cold, but I know it's going to good kids here. So.
Is it hard to convince people to go out and do that in the winter?
Sometimes it takes a lot of prying, but they like it in the end.
But more people would rather probably give money than do it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So you raise money through pledges, and okay. And when is have you had the one for this year, or when's it coming up?
It's coming up like around Valentine's Day.
Okay. So you want to put a plug in for it?
Please come out and support us.
All right. And when you look back at your time at Cambridge, what do you think is going to stand out the most about being here in school and in the community?
The close-knit community, definitely. Like, everyone knows everybody, and you look in the crowds at your sporting events, and you can see everybody's cheering for you, and it feels really good to have that kind of support.
Are there sports, you're involved in 3, but are there sports you like to go to as a fan that you don't want to miss?
Football games. They're great.
Something about Friday night as a fan,
Yeah.
just like for a player?
Yeah, it's kind of cold out, but it kind of feels like, small town, hometown kind of feel.
I see your dream date would be Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
So you've seen him in a few movies, I take it?
And Magic Mike was by far the best.
Okay. And then dream gift, having college expenses paid for.
Especially going out of state, it would be really nice.
So you got some scholarship money, working towards that.
Yep.
All right, well, good luck on that. And then also, favorite team, Milwaukee Brewers.
Yep.
Spring training's getting close. Who's your favorite player? Who do you look for?
Ryan Braun.
All right. So all that stuff you went through in the past, you're still Ryan Braun fan number 1?
Yep.
All right, he had a pretty good year last year too, didn't he?
Yeah.
And did you get to many games?
No, not very
Well,
many.
TV or radio, kind of?
TV, yeah.
Okay. Well, Emily, it was nice chatting with you, and good luck. Have a great rest of your senior year.